What up, trolls? I want to talk to you about a new episode of Manos Pick of the Week, where I talk to you about a comic book issue that came out this past week, or maybe a few weeks, or maybe years. Anyway, I want to talk to you about a specific one this week, and that is this annual number 1 of Avengers. Annual number 1 of Avengers? That's exciting. This must be the first annual ever to come out of the Avengers. Anyway, this is provided by a group of creators, and it's mostly Mark Waid, I suppose, who probably started this. But we have a lot of people working on this. We have G. Willow Wilson, we have Mark Waid, we have Natasha Allegri, Zach Gorman, Faith Aaron Hicks, Scott Kurtz. We also have Chip Zdarsky from Sex Criminals. And not the actual Sex Criminals, I'm talking about the comic book. And let's see, just really a nice group of Slam creators here. Essentially what's going on is Miss Marvel is back from an adventure, and she wanted to go check out her fan fiction page, see if she got any likes, because she wrote a evil Cyclops versus good, let's see, it was a good, who's fighting Ultron versus good Ultron, and she is startled to see that someone, namely Bad Machine 1999, has written a fanfic about her in a love triangle with Miles Morales, Spider-Man, and Nova, and she reads it and is disgusted, like she would never say some of these things that's in this. So she starts looking for Bad Machine, and she finds another person online that knows him, and hey, I'll try and get him for you. While she's waiting, she starts reading some other fan fiction about her specifically of the Avengers. That's something that I kind of enjoy. Marvel used to do this all the time because when I was growing up, they would do this constant joke in all their books. Like, they had commissioned a Marvel Comics within that universe to do comic books based loosely on their adventures and stuff like that, which is kind of odd when you think about it, because these are real circumstances with criminals and actual activity and stuff like that, and they're making comic books out of them for kids. But yeah, that actually kind of extends to this. Now that we have fan fiction all over the place, that would kind of make sense that there would be fan fiction sites about these superheroes, and I absolutely love it. And it's broken up in several kind of stories. And the first one is very hilarious. It's from Mark Waid and Chip Zdarsky. And it's kind of written as if it was written by every other sexist guy I've ever seen on any comments page ever. Complete with dialogue that feels ripped right from comment pages. It's hilarious. It's basically the original Captain Marvel shows up to take his rightful place back from her and Carol. It's fantastic, and she kind of is a little annoyed by reading it. Love this little chapter. And then we have a She-Hulk one, kind of written almost in the old John Byrne She-Hulk, where she used to break the fourth wall. She used to do that way before, even before Deadpool was ever created. She used to break the fourth wall, and this kind of harkens back to that. And it's written and I believe drawn too by Natasha Allegri, which is great. Natasha Allegri is the creator of Bee and Puppy Cat, and she's done an issue of Hellcat recently, and I remember thinking I absolutely loved her take on She-Hulk, and lo and behold, she did a She-Hulk short story, and she basically draws the most adorable She-Hulk I've ever seen in my life, and I've seen quite a few adorable She-Hulks, and this is just a lovely little cute tale. Then we jump to kind of in the Spider-Ham tradition, where let's see, Miles Morales is the spectacular Spider Mole, and she is Hiss Marvel, like a snake version of herself, and they fight Quack-O-Lantern. The animal puns in this is just worth it. And then, of course, we get, at long last, Miss Marvel versus Squirrel Girl, and a cute little fun adventure, and it eventually turns into what we think is them normally fighting, and then it turns into the fact that they were playing a video game all this time. Really cool, fun interaction. Too bad this is supposed to be like a fan fiction, because I now really kind of want to see these two interact. I don't think I've seen these two bump into each other yet. They're both on Avengers teams. I hope that happens soon. I think this is the last one. The last one, unfortunately, isn't the best. I wish they'd kind of built up to maybe a couple of the other ones. But this one is about some guy recalling a meeting with Miss Marvel, and she thinks he's awesome and will do anything for him, so she goes back and beats up his stepdad. It's kind of pathetic and kind of funny. It has a nice punchline because leading up to it, she's thinking, oh no, this is going to be a disgusting sex thing, and it turns into almost something as sad. But I enjoyed this quite a bit. And also, we get, at the end, after she's reading all these, she finally gets to hear back from Bad Machine. And the twist is, the guy who wrote it was Miles. I think Miles has a crush on Miss Marvel, which is cool, because I think they've been sort of building up a sexual tension between her and Nova in the pages of Avengers. But I really dig the idea of a flirtation, or maybe even a romance between her and Miles. I think that would be cool. Now, they both have their own books, as well as Nova. So, I don't know. It may or may not happen, but I really dig the idea of those two hooking up. Let's see.
Oh, you forgot the last page who the forum moderator is.
Oh, the forum moderator was Colson. So, apparently he has nothing better to do than to, get in between people discussing fan fiction on his site. Anyway, I really enjoyed this one. There's two different covers of this one. There's a cool Alex Ross one. I opted for the cartoony fun one, because this was a fun issue. I mean, why not get the fun one? I dug this one a lot. This is definitely out of the issues that came out last week. This is my pick of the week. What did you read this week? I hope you liked it. Push the button, Lindsay.